In this video, I'm going to sketch the quadratic equation y equals 2x squared minus 4x minus 6. First of all, we need to find the shape of the graph, and for that we look at the coefficient of x squared, the number that x squared is multiplied by. If this is positive, it's a U shape, and here are some examples. These all have a positive coefficient of x squared. When there's nothing there, it just means the coefficient is 1. And then that will give a U-shaped curve. Coefficient is negative, it will give a hill-shaped curve. This one's positive, so it's a U-shaped curve. Next, we find the y-intercept. All the points on the y-axis have an x-coordinate of 0. If we put x equals 0 in there and there, then these two terms are 0 and y is equal to negative 6. All the points on the x-axis have a y-coordinate of 0. So now we're going to make the y-coordinate 0. A little bit more work to do. So I'm going to rewrite this equation with 0 on the left-hand side. And now I'm going to divide through this equation by 2 because I can see every term has a factor of 2. So that will make my factorization easier. You can't always do this. And now factorize. And now my roots are x equals negative 1 and x equals 3. The next thing to do is to mark these points here, here, and here on the axes. So y equals negative 6 could go here, and then x equals negative 1 and x equals 3 can go here. The scale on the x-axis doesn't need to be the same as the scale on the y-axis. Quadratics are always symmetrical, so the minimum point will be halfway between these, so it will be about here. Don't try and force it to be the y-axis if it's not. And in order to draw a smooth curve, I'm going to turn my page so that I can put my hand inside the curve and then use the my wrist as a pivot. So I'm coming down here and then back up here like this, and then I'll swing that back round, and now I've got a nice smooth curve. I'm slightly out there, but that will still get the marks. Just if you're a bit further out, just rub out and redraw. Don't start feathering the graph because you can get marked down for that. So one of the things I'm sometimes asked is, why is it that I can just divide 3 by 3? Doesn't that give me a different curve? Now I've already found the y-intercept of negative 6, so I know that that's there. If I show you these two curves on this graph here compared to each other, this is the curve before it's divided through by 2, and this one is after it's divided through by 2. They both have exactly the same x-intercepts. It's just that the red graph is a stretch of scale factor 2 on the blue graph, which is another topic at GCSE.